at many of our urban centers today is to look at how badly we've neglected the importance of urban planning. In Season 8 of Dayaw, we visit the old urban centers of Luzon to see how our ancestors maintained a sense of order. One that created spaces for communities, their economic and cultural activities, their daily lives. Indeed, the entire fabric of a solid, united community. This is Season 8 of Dayaw. Halina't dumayon. Doon po sa amin. Towns in Laguna reveal how the residents deal with their heritage in the face of rapid urbanization. Their concern and concerted efforts have resulted in a balance between heritage conservation and the urgent needs of living in the present. Beyond the picture-perfect vistas, there is always this delicate balancing act that needs to be addressed. What does it take to maintain that balance? And how is this passion for preservation passed on from one generation to the next? We know Biñan for its association with our national hero, Dr. Rizal. Beyond this cursory knowledge, there are stately ancestral homes and buildings that tell the story of a prosperous town, a dynamic social and cultural history. Devoted much of his time to spearheading the community efforts of preservation. In his last public interview before he passed away, he takes us on an engaging tour of Biñan's heritage street and the homes that still stand here.
Today we're here at the Street, where we'll find the heritage district of Biñan, where you will have and you will see the many old houses or bahay na bato. So let me walk you through. At my back here actually is the Almeda House, one of the old structures of the old houses that you see here in Biñan. One of the early houses that you could see. Now it's made of yero, yung bubong niya. I believe it used to be made of nipa. But as you can see in the structure, yung parang buttress sa ilalim, if you could see that yung wall, ganyan yung mga houses. Before the big bahay na bato came, mayroon silang silong. But it's very, very small. It's actually hindi siya ginagawang galawan ng mga tao dito. Pero yun lang second floor. So the house is still intact, and this is the house of the first female justice, Justice Herman. On my left here is the Mercado house. So as you can see in the house, it has this main door, and now if you would knock here with this, there's a hole actually up there where they would peep through and look who is knocking at the door. is the pylon house. You can see that structure na medyo giba. If you look at the structure of the walls, they're made of original adobe stones. And here further would be, ayan yung kamalig. So I would... This is the Alberto Yaptinchay Macaria Gana Ancestral Home. So this is one of the oldest houses in Biñan and the most original, I would say, in terms of the furniture. Meron tayong intersuelo or the mezzanine. The old bahay na bato would have this as the place where people would entertain yung mga kasama, yung mga farmers. Dito lang nila ito in-entertain. And then the second floor of the house is of course where dun talaga nila iniestima ang kanilang mga bisita. See that the steps are still made of the original wood. The planks are those kind of wood na malalapad. Typical stairs of ay bahay na bato. As I've said, this is the original furniture pa rin ng bahay. And these are the original owners of the house, the Yaptinchay Almeda Casas. So this is the dining area. So kalimitan po sa mga bahay na ito talagang mahaba ang mga dining tables nila. So nung araw talaga kasi dapat sabay-sabay sa pagkain. Of course, the kabisera is an important part of the dining table.
Bilang motorista, ang hinahanap ko sa isang kandidato, uunahin yung kapakanan ng mga motorista o kahit hindi na unahin, kumbaga isama na lang, isasama sa mga plataforma, yung mga safety naming mga motorista, lahat ng gumagamit ng kalsada.
Maging bahagi ng pagbabago, bumoto ng wasto, hatol ng bayan 2025.
This is a small street that leads all the way to the river Because as a young boy, Rizal would say that he would go to the river and pick up stones. One of the favorite pastime, I guess, of our national hero as a young boy. I don't know why he would do that. These are original adobe stones. And this used to be a gate, this place here, which again I would say could have been the house of Tomasa Mercado.
The popular lore about the young Jose Rizal throwing his slipper into the river did not take place in the Biñan River. The endearing anecdote has become enshrined in our minds. It takes Dr. Bimbo to clear that popular misconception as it takes us on the walking tour of Biñan's Heritage Street.
This is not the Chinelas River. The loss of the sleeper, I think, was in Baportabo at the Laguna de Bai in the lake. Where he could have lost he was about 7 years old that time. Yes, you're right. And since ipinanata siya ni Teodora Alonso to Our Lady of Good Voyage in Antipolo, kaya yun yung trip na yun alam ko, his first trip where he lost one of his sleepers.
The Biñan River, nevertheless, figures very prominently in the history and development of the town.
The river, in most places in the Philippines at that time, siya pa rin yung parang prime na artery for trade, everything. We used to use the bangka most often. And the market of Biñan actually is very near, where they have all this trading also going on through the river.
The river and the streets of Biñan shaped the ways in which houses were built. The architecture of the period, so lovingly preserved in the homes, shows the interconnectedness of the community and the private space. The Jacobo Gonzalez house is a personal favorite of Dr. Bimbo. Not just for the state of preservation in the museum it houses, but for the way traditional architecture shows us how life was lived, how economics, natural resources, even the social culture of the times dictated the use of private spaces.
So here we have the